read the next chapter of our Jesus Storybook Bible, and I've got a little friend today. Her name is Sophia. Did you know that she's actually a wheat pillow and you could put her in the microwave and make her all snuggly and warm at nighttime? Sophia the Pussycat. All right, Sophia, you sit up there. Our next story is called 10 Ways to Be Perfect. It's about Moses and the 10 Commandments. You ready? So there they all were. Grannies, granddads, babies, uncles, aunts, children, mums and dads, out there in the middle of the desert. They had blisters from all the walking, and they were hungry and thirsty and much, much too hot. "We don't like it," they said. "It stinks." And so did they, for that matter, because no one had taken a bath in weeks. Now, remember, because this is something they'd forgotten, God had done amazing things for his people. He'd hidden them inside a cloud. He'd moved the sea. He'd set them free. But God's people were still not happy. They didn't care about being free. Wasn't it better when they were slaves? At least they'd have lots of nice food to eat then. God doesn't want us to be happy, they said. It was the same lie that Adam and Eve had heard all those years before. God has brought us out here to kill us. God doesn't love us. But they didn't know God very well, did they? Is that true? No. Every day of their journey, God kept on showing his people how well he would look after them if they would trust him and obey him. When they were hungry, God made the sky rain with food, bread coming down from heaven. "What is it?" they asked each other. They didn't know, so they called it, "What is it?" Which is, of course, a very good name for something when you don't know what it is. When they were thirsty and started quarreling, God made water flow from a rock. Wow. Moses called that place Quarreling, because that seemed like a good name too, like arguing. And still, God's children didn't trust him or do what he said. They thought they could do a better job of looking after themselves and making themselves happy. But God knew there was no such thing as happiness without him. So God led them to a tall mountain. God wanted to talk to his people and show them what he was like. He wanted to help them know him better and tell them about the special land he was going to give them. "The whole earth belongs to me," God said, "but I have chosen you. You are my special family. I want you to live in a way that shows everyone else what I'm like, so they can know me too." Oh, goes this way now. God called Moses up the mountain. The great mountain shook, a thick cloud fell, thunder roared, lightning cracked, and God gave Moses 10 rules called commandments. "I want you to love me more than anything else in all the world," God said, "and know that I love you too," God told them. That's the most important thing of all. God gave them other rules, like don't make yourselves pretend gods, don't kill people, or steal, or lie. No. The rules showed God's people how to live and how to be close to him and how to be happy. They showed how life works best. God promises to always look after you, Moses said. Will you love him and keep these rules? "Yeah, we can do it. Yes, we promise." But they were wrong. They couldn't do it. No matter how hard they tried, they could never keep God's rules all the time. And God knew they couldn't. And he wanted them to know it too. Only one person could keep all the rules. And many years later, God would send him to stand in their place and be perfect for them. Because the rules couldn't save them. Only God could save them. Who do you think that one person, that one perfect person who can keep all the rules, I wonder who that could be? We'll just have to keep reading. All right, we'll see you next time, little pussycats.
Be strong and courageous, the Lord of the ages holds all his little ones.
all his little ones say.